Hey guys, a very warm welcome to this video. We are into module number 20, and in this particular video, we're going to talk about ad creatives. So it's just going to be start for ad creatives, and we're going to go over and talk a lot about ad creatives, the way I do my ad creatives, and why it is so important part of your advertisement. All right, so now let's talk about this. The very first thing is once you are done with the last part, which is optimization and controls, if you see, right, that's what we discussed about it. Now, what you do is you go ahead on the ad, the next part. This is the ad part, right? The very first thing which comes up is it's the naming of the ad, right? What you have to do is you have to name up the advertisement. What's the name of your ad? The way I like to do name my ads is something which is like, I would go ahead and first say that this is the concept name. For example, if it's like, let's say, mobile phone GM brand. Okay, so if it was a phone, you must have seen the advertisement where I'm holding a phone and showcasing saying 77 days Facebook Live scores, right? So that is like mobile phone GM brand. So that's the name of the creative. It is very easy for me to understand at the later stage which creative is performing, though they show the previews, but it's still, good to name them. Let's go to the mind note part, and let's me tell you what are the different parts of your advertisement first and foremost. So guys, the advertisement, okay? When we talk about the advertisement, is made of your ad is made of multiple things. One, first thing, okay, I'll show you from here itself, and also I'll go with facebook.com, and also I'll open up an ad creative. I'll just take an ad. Yeah, this is an ad. Pretty good, right? So we got the ad. It's a good ad. From one of our friends, Troika, and he's been running it for quite some time, doing really good with this ad. Okay, so when you see this ad, there are parts of the ad. The very first part of the ad is the page. Okay, the page. From the page which you want to run the ad. That's the first part. Then second part goes, it's this particular part right here, which you see for a very short time, blah 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 blah, and so much here. And then they've given the URL three times in the, you know, description itself. A lot of time people are not able to understand. They have to click on the creative to go to the next page. So it's good practice to give your, name as well here. Anyway, so right, I mean the E part which is URL. So this is called the primary text. Okay, we come back to these different kinds of ads, of course, but this is called the primary text right here, which you see. This is the primary text. So next part is primary text. Let's move it around. Next part would be the ad creative. But you see right here, the image part is called the ad creative. Okay. Then the next part is called the headline right here, which you see. This is the headline. All right. And this is the, you could say the display URL. And then there is one more thing, which would be your call to action. Okay, and then there is also something called as description, honestly. So there is one more thing actually, which is not, they've not used it in this ad. So that means it's not a mandatory thing to use. So there is, I'll show you here, right here. So there is something called as this description, which says optional. Okay, it comes right below this particular headline. There would be description. Okay, so that's called. Alright, so let's get this. Like there is a description as well, which comes right after the ad. Okay, so I tried a lot to search for the ads, but I could not get it. This description is optional. Okay, but these are, if you actually see primary contents of an ad, these are the contents of the ad. There's page, there's primary text, there's ad creative, there's headline, display URL, description, CTA. And all of this can actually be optimized in a manner that it gives you the maximum amount of results. Now, this ads are very important, right? Because ads are the doors to the landing pages. Now, until unless these people see ads, they would never land into your page, right? So ad has to be very good, and that's why we're going to focus really hard on this one, ad creatives, and also then we're going to come on ad copy. It's going to be big modules, and we're going to learn a lot of stuff with regard to this. Okay, but for now, these are the primary components of an ad. Let's start covering these components from the next module. See you around. Bye bye. Take care. See you in the next video.